What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical average American here today to react and learn about 25 unique Japanese foods. If there is one thing that is very, very different between Japan and America, it is the food. I mean, one of the biggest differences, I think, is that in Japan, it seems like there is a lot more fish and seafood incorporated into the dishes, whereas that's not very common in America. You'll find it a little bit. Some people here and there that like fish and seafood, but nothing that comes close to Japan. So that's a major difference. And also, just in general, it seems like Japanese food is more interesting, a little more complex, and a little more willing to go out there and be creative with the different types of dishes and foods. So I'm actually very, very excited to learn about these 25 really unique, interesting Japanese foods and see how different they are to life in America. So with that being said, let's take a look.
Omurice is a go-to comfort food served in Japanese diners.
What is this?
An
Omurice.
omelet is sliced to reveal creamy scrambled eggs served over fried rice and topped with demi-plate.
What? This is the perfect example. What? Wait. Why don't we do stuff like this in the United States? I don't get it. That is so cool. So it's egg. It's an omelet that you cut open and it's like it's like a performance or something. It's fun. Wow, and it looks good. What is this?
These small pancake balls filled with octopus are a popular street snack in Japan.
Okay. Yeah, so this is what I mean, like octopus, like I don't want to knock it. Like I've never tried it, so I don't want to say that it looks bad or anything, but we do not eat octopus in America. As a matter of fact, that would be considered like kind of gross. Like we just don't eat seafood like that. So I'm just not used to it. So it makes me feel a little kind of grossed out a little bit, but I don't know. I feel like it's worth trying. I think the little pancake ball things are really cool. I've never seen that.
They're topped with mayo, seaweed flakes, and dried fish shavings, or bonito flakes.
Oh, cool. I love the bready ball shape of it. That looks really cool. Almost like a donut type thing with octopus in it, though. Oh, okay. Nice.
Sugar is used to make these miniature animal sculptures,
What?
which take only 5 minutes to mold.
Wait, what? Wait, this is made out of sugar? That looks like glass, like a sculpture. That is way too nice. I would feel bad eating it. It looks too nice almost. How expensive is this?
But you might not want to eat this candy art when you see the final product.
Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. That's like a work of art. Man, that's another thing. It seems like Japan has a lot more artisans and experts, craftsmen who use their hands and make stuff like this. Like that's awesome. You would never find someone just making something like this out of sugar and to eat. Wow.
If you've ever wanted to try an octopus lollipop, the Nishiki Market has you covered. These baby octopus are candied and grilled before they're stuffed with a hard-boiled quail egg.
Oh, man. See, this is another big cultural difference between Japan and America. In America, we do not show dead animals. We don't really show dead fish or dead animals. Like, we're a little ignorant in that way, but we like to just see the final cooked product, the final meat. So this is like, and we don't eat octopus or other seafood, really. So this is an octopus, which we don't eat, and it's like, you can see the whole octopus, like, and it's a baby octopus, and this is like the biggest culture shock, Japanese culture shock food by far on this list. I don't know how I feel about this. I am a little curious what it tastes like. Like, do Japanese seem to really, really love octopus? It must taste good, right? Oh, man.
If you've got a spare $1,000 lying around, we recommend...
All right, here we go. Okay, thank goodness. All right, we're balancing it out. Here we go. Here's a perfect American dish. A gigantic burger!
lying around, we recommend trying this burger loaded with Wagyu beef, a 1 kilo patty, foie gras, Japanese cheddar, and shaved truffles.
Wow, this is too fancy though. This is $1,000. Wagyu beef though. Wow, that's like who buys this? Like a billionaire?
Did we mention it's served on a gold leaf covered bun?
Of course it is. All right.
Head to Kaiten Sushi, or rotating sushi restaurants, for
Whoa.
$1 sushi immediately delivered to your seat.
Whoa. What? Like, this is another thing about Japan. It's like Japan is living in the future, and we're all stuck in the past here in America. Like, what is this? Your sushi, like, comes on a moving track? Like a moving train? That is so awesome. Like, I wish we had stuff like that here in America. It seems so futuristic, and it's just fun. What? That is so cool. Like, I'm more impressed by the track, by the moving plates, than the sushi. Oh.
Raisins line the bottom of these cheesecakes, which taste similar to sponge cake.
Jiggly cheesecake. Is it important to jiggle it? Is that really important?
Meringue mixed with cream cheese gives the cake its signature fluffiness and jiggle.
Oh, that looks so delicious. I actually like how fluffy it looks. We do not have cheesecake like this. And I like when you have one, you have to kind of jiggle it for fun. Give it a jiggle. Oh, cool. Oh, I like this.
At Ichiran, you place your ramen order using a ticket machine.
Oh.
The most popular dish is a warm bowl of milky tonkotsu, or pork-based broth.
I like how there's a lot of, just a lot more technology in Japan. Like, when it comes to the service industry. Like, even there, you get to type your order on a screen. You don't have to interact with people. It's good if you're a little introverted, like a lot of Americans are. We'd love to have more robots around. Nice. Get your ramen. Oh, and it's like 24 hours a day, too? Oh.
This dish is a twist on tamago gohan, a popular breakfast of rice topped with a raw egg. But instead of raw eggs, these are poached.
Oh.
Poke them, and you'll get a tiny explosion.
You know, I'm not really an egg person. Some Americans love eggs. So, and we also don't eat rice for breakfast. Or not that often, honestly. But I could see a lot of Americans actually enjoying this. Like, I understand this. I don't understand all the octopus stuff. But I understand this. Okay. This could be good. What is this?
Yakisoba, or fried buckwheat noodles, are a staple of Japanese street food.
Okay.
Veggies, meat, and sweet and savory sauces are blended together on a giant grill to make this filling dish.
Oh, this looks so good. Oh, Americans love noodles. Oh, I love this. This is making me hungry. Yes. Okay. Yes. What's that stuff on top? Huh. What is this?
This dessert is made of shaved ice, sweetened with condensed milk.
Kakigori?
It comes in flavors like matcha, red bean paste, melon, and mango.
It's shaved ice?
With condensed milk. This dessert is made of shaved ice, sweetened with condensed milk.
Okay.
It comes in flavors like matcha, red bean paste, melon, and mango.
Wow, it's not ice cream. It's something different. It's more ice. Oh, this looks good. Oh, I've never heard of that. What is that called? Kakigori? Wow, okay. That's great. Why? How? It's amazing how many foods and snacks are in Japan that just don't even exist in America. I'm shocked. Like, I wish a lot more of that stuff made its way over here. There's such a bigger variety of interesting food in Japan.
These pancakes are taller and thicker than your average pancake, and that's thanks to extra egg whites.
Oh, this is great. Oh, this is wonderful. Americans do enjoy pancakes. Our pancakes are really, really thin. This looks great. This is like an actual cake. A pancake.
Top them with boba pearls, fresh berries, whipped cream. The options are endless.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and you gotta give it a little, a little jiggle as well. You gotta jiggle it. Okay. What is this? Tofu.
Tofu skin, or yuba, is a common ingredient in Japanese cooking that has a consistency similar to mozzarella.
Okay.
To make it, soy milk is simmered in a hot pot. The layer of skin that forms is then served with soy sauce and sesame seeds.
Oh, wow. This is different. Tofu is not very popular in America. I've heard of it. Tofu skin? I've never heard of. It looks a little weird, like you're eating a wet paper towel or something. But I'm assuming it tastes good. I've never had anything like it. Okay.
Despite the name, melon pan has no melon in it.
Oh.
The sweet bun has a crusty outer layer and a fluffy interior and comes in sweet and savory varieties like
Oh, that has such a cool bun. Like this bun looks like a turtle shell or something. This looks awesome.
cream or beef and shirataki noodles.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, this looks good. Okay. It's like Japanese food is completely hit or miss. Like, I think Americans would either love some of this or absolutely hate it or and make them throw up or something. It's very polarizing. Crunchy okoshi.
Made with rice and corn syrup, this popular dessert can be found at street vendors like those at Asakusa Market.
Ooh.
Nuts and dried fruits are often added to the mix.
Oh, this is like a granola bar or something. Nuts, fruits, like in bars. Like, we have stuff that's kind of similar to this, although this seems a bit more organic and fresh, I have to admit. Okay, yeah, this looks good. Okay. Also seems very healthy. As a matter of fact, besides the snacks, a lot of this stuff seems like pretty healthy compared to how Americans usually eat, honestly. Cereal and pastries and pizza and... What is
This noodle
Tokoroten?
dish is made from a seaweed-based, gelatin-like substance, which gives the noodles their signature transparent look.
Huh?
They're either pressed through molds or cut by hand.
Oh, whoa. We have nothing like this. I've never seen this. This is seaweed? Gelatin seaweed? Made into noodles. This one I'd be a little nervous about, but I have no idea what this tastes like. I've never seen anything like this. Okay. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Ramen.
Head to this food court to try 9 types of ramen.
Ooh, okay.
This so-called ramen museum is a recreation of 1958 Tokyo in celebration of the year instant noodles were invented.
Oh, that's when instant noodles were invented. Interesting. I don't know much about ramen. I think it is popular in Japan. I don't know. I think there's a lot of types of ramen. It'd be cool to have that, like something like that in America. I think Americans would be really interested in this, but I don't. It's in a lot of animes, like Naruto eats a lot of ramen. That's pretty much all I know.
Forget sprinkles or hot fudge.
Oh.
Edible gold foil takes this ice cream to the next level.
Okay.
Kimpaku, or gold leaf, is popular in Kanazawa on Japan's west coast.
Oh, wow, fancy. What does that taste like? Huh. Ooh.
The rich marbling and buttery flavor make Wagyu the most prized beef in the world.
This is something I have heard of. This beef is so famous that it is pretty well known in America, although none of us can really get a hold of it. But most Americans know about Wagyu beef, and it's like very high quality and has like a perfect fat content and stuff like that. So this is something I have heard about. This looks amazing. Is it expensive though? Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, Americans would love it. Tamagoyaki.
These juicy, textured eggs are cooked in a square pan and doused in sweet and savory sauces.
Oh, that sounds really good. A lot of Americans like eggs. I see eggs a lot in Japanese food, as well as octopus and fish and a lot of other stuff that, you know, some Americans eat, but it seems much more common in Japan, and we don't have anything like this, like egg prepared like this. This actually looks really good.
Textured eggs are cooked in a square pan and doused in sweet and savory sauces.
Oh, that sounds good. Okay. It's a good idea. Huh, on a stick as well. On a stick, so you can like carry it around. I like that.
Each steamed bun, called manju, is filled with a thick red bean paste.
Oh.
The subtle salty exterior balances out the sweeter filling.
Oh, red bean. Oh, I've never had red bean. Beans are not super popular in America. Basically, there's a lot of foods that are good for you that Japanese people seem to eat that Americans don't. Like, I've never had a red bean. I didn't even know you could put that inside of a pastry.
These buns are often gifted for good luck.
Okay, cool. Interesting. And all of this stuff is so, like, fresh and handmade. That's another thing. Like, everything in America is made with machines, very artificial sweeteners, very, you know, not very authentic, but all this stuff looks like it's being made by humans, which is really, really nice to see. Very refreshing. Oh, mochi.
Some of the fastest mochi pounders in all of Japan make these soft, chewy rice cakes by hand through a process known as mochitsuki, or
Mochitsuki. They're they're hitting it with a hammer.
mochi pounding.
What? What?
The red bean paste inside makes these treats extra sweet and gooey.
Okay. I'm not exactly sure what mochi is, but I've heard of it. Okay. You have to hit it with a hammer to make it taste good?
There are many different styles of this savory pancake, but the
Okonomiyaki.
batter is typically mixed with scallions, eggs, noodles, cheese, and a drizzle of Worcestershire-like sauce on top.
Oh, this looks really good. I was almost going to say it reminds me of pizza. That's the American in me coming out. It looks like pizza. Ooh, ah. No, this is very different. But it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Shrimp, a mix of seasonal veggies, and an entire whitefish are deep fried to make this loaded order of tempura. A drizzle of
Tempura. Whitefish. I'm not sure what whitefish is. We will sometimes have fish, like salmon or tilapia, but it'll be on a plate, like in a restaurant with other stuff. Never like this. Never like in a bucket, like street food. Like, that's a huge difference between Japan and America, I think.
of soy dressing completes the oversized rice bowl, or donburi.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, this
These
is cool.
sweet treats are a street food staple in Japan. A generous chunk of red bean paste, chocolate, or custard is sandwiched between cake-like batter to make these lucky fish.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is so cool. Why don't we have stuff like this? I love this kind of stuff, seeing it. Like pastries or bread or pancake that is pressed into the shape of something. We don't ever have this in America. This is so cool. It's like a fish. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, that's so cool. Wow. Okay. And there you have it. Oh, wow. That was by Insider Food. And I liked that. That was very enjoyable. Oh my gosh, there is so much stuff. So much stuff. I think I only recognized one or two of those foods. So most of these were Japanese dishes I've never heard of before. There's so much Japanese food that is different than America. And it seems like Japan just has such a big variety of food and are willing, I think that's because Japan is willing to use a lot more items to cook with. Like how I was really skeptical. I was really like shocked by the seaweed and the gelatin and the octopus and the beans and the eggs. Whereas in Japan, all of that stuff is just used in the food. Like it's all open. Like Japan is very willing to experiment and use all different types of ingredients, which is very cool. It's a bit shocking for Americans like me, because our American diet is pretty limited, honestly, to a set of stuff that we consider normal. But that's why I think it's so important to learn about all this other stuff, because it's really insightful and interesting, and honestly, we should have more stuff like this. Like, it's good for you, it's interesting, and I just love learning about it. So I enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Japan and Japanese culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.